Well guys, welcome back to the channel and to the first video of 2025. Yes, it's that time of year again when we get back to normal, and this is the unboxing video for the Armstrong Whitworth Whitley Mk.V. Okay, so lovely bit of artwork as per normal, and you've got all your warnings at the side there. Artwork on the side there as well, and you get your two colour schemes, and also if I bring that in, I hope you can see that. I hope you can see this. You got your three flying arrows there as well. So I'm going to start as I mean to go on. I'm going to collect these. So let's open up the box. I've already cut into the so let's just move that out of the way for a minute. I'll get that over there, come back to that in a minute. And as I say, I'll start as I mean to go on. So I'm going to cut I'm going to so here we go. There's my three flying arrows cut out. So I'm going to keep that. For now, I'll just put it in here, and I'll make a collection of them. So that's the box all done. Okay, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, inside the box we have one bag of dark grey plastic parts. Get those out of the way for a minute. Set of instructions, and should be inside there. We go. A set of decals for two schemes. Okay. Let's have a look at the instructions. Okay, you've got the title up here, and you've got the history of the aircraft in different languages. Same again. You got the specifications also in different languages. Turn over. You got your assembly instructions in different languages, and you got your assembly icon instructions at the bottom. Here we're going through the cockpit section all the way down to step 7, which includes doing your interior and so on and so forth. Page 4 tells us that we are still doing the interior, and then we work up to getting the interior and nose section closed up. We then move on to the fuselage. It also gives you an option of having the crew door open. And then we move on to getting the fuselage all closed up. Again, here we're moving on. We're still on the fuselage. We then move on to the wings, and if you have a look closely here, it's giving you the option of drilling out holes for a stand. We then move on to putting on. So we then move on to putting on the wing spars, and we are still moving on. We are still putting on the wing interior as well, up to step 24. Steps 25 to 28, we are, and beyond, we are putting in the upper wings, and then we move on to putting in the landing gear frames as well. We then move on to the engine nacelles, and they go on the underside of the wings. We then in steps 38 and 39, we then move on to attaching the front nose section and the main fuselage. So by the time that happens, you'll have something that looks a bit like a Whitley. We then move on to the flaps and the tail fins and the rudders as well. And if you want to, you can have the bomb bay doors closed or open. And they tell you how to, down here, they tell you how to they tell you how to have the bomb doors all open if you want it. I might have the bomb doors closed, I think. So if you're going to have the bomb doors open, it'll tell you how to go and fix the bombs up onto the bomb racks, and then they go into the bomb bays. And then we move on to putting in some of the smaller parts, the landing gear, the turret, and also, if you wanted to, you can have the if you're having the aircraft on the stand, you can have the undercarriage doors closed. Okay. If you're going to have them open, you'll need to go and put the wheels on, and put in and the undercarriage doors. Here you got the undercarriage doors are open. Okay, so you'll need to put them in as well, and then the turret as well. And last but not least, you're putting in the cockpit canopy. So you got a choice here. If you're sort of doing the A scheme, you put the one that hasn't got the dome in it. Okay, and if you're doing the B scheme, you obviously do the one that's got vice versa. Okay. And so also, if remove material to achieve close fit, right? Okay, so So if you're doing, so you've got the front turret there as well, and it tells you what to do with the front turret. And you've also got the front nose section clear part, which is also a clear part as well. And here we're just putting on the propellers. And also if you're having the crew door open, you'll need to go and put the ladder in as well, which I probably won't do. Here you've got the first two colour schemes. This one is of an aircraft by so scheme A is aircraft flown by Squadron Leader John Charles MacDonald, number 102 Squadron, number 4 Group Bomber Command, Royal Air Force, Driffield in Yorkshire, England, in March 1940. So I might do this scheme. Okay. And also for scheme B, you've got the all black option of number 10 Squadron, number 4 Bomber Command, Royal Air Force, Leeming, Yorkshire, in England, December 1941. Let's have a look at the decals, shall we, in close up. Okay, so you got your common. These are really nice and crisp. You can see that you've got there a map there of you've got a map there of a couple of maps there as well, a decal map which you can use. And the one thing I have noticed here is that on the DYR version, if I can just here where my finger is, there's a little, if I just go and get a pen, there's a clear bit of decals going round the roundel there, and that's on the DYR version. Don't know what that's all about, but if it's there, it's got to go in. Okay, so but these are lovely, nice and crisp, and as you can tell, these are done by cartograph as well, so these are, so you know exactly what you're getting with them. Okay, there we go, look at that. Okay, let's have a look at the plastic, shall we? And got our polythene bag. Okay, so that can go in the bin when we have two sprues of clear plastic parts, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues of dark grey plastic. So let's have a look then at each one in turn. Okay, this is frame A, I think. Yeah, there we go. And very nice deep panel lines there as well. This is the fuselage, and fuselage wings frame as well. There you go, you've got one of the interiors there. You've got the top off of the fuselage, And as we move down, you're coming onto the wings, lower wing section. You've got your interiors there. If I just bring you to, look, I mean, look at that. That is just gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. I mean, look, there you go. And there you go. You've got what looks like an Alsan chemical toilet there, so that would be good. That can probably be painted in a aluminium, I think, aluminium colour. And if I just turn it over, you can see the interior detail towards the front there. You've got the interior detail of the front nose section, and it's the same on this side as well. You got the outline of the engine nacelles there as well. So that is frame. That's frame A. Okay, we've got frame B, and you got on this one you've got your cockpit floor, and you've got your wing. You got your wing section there as well. Just look at that. I mean, look at the detailing on it as well. It's just brilliant. There we go. As you can tell, that this is the wing section. You've also got a bit for the interior as well, the interior floor as well. So that's all good. Again, if we turn it over, you've got detail here as well for the inside of the wings. There we go. And that is frame B. Okay, we've got frame C, and this is the one that's got all your tail flaps, your rudders, your normal flaps, and undercarriage gear as well. And well, just look again. If I go in there, look. Also, you got your control column as well. So there we go. Look at that. That is just brilliant. Interior, you got your detailing there as well. You got your engine cowlings there as well. Your engine engine intakes as well. You got the shut crew door there. You got the bulkhead. Coming onto your propellers now. And also more stuff to do with the engines, your rudders there, and so on and so forth. Again, look at the detail on the tail flaps there. Look, wow, that is just gorgeous. And there we go. You got your open undercarriage doors there. Look at that. And again, if I just turn it over, again you got your detail. As well. Okay, there we go. got your prop spinners there as well. So basically this has got your props on. There you go. That is frame C. Okay, this is frame D now, and again, look, got you got bits and pieces there for the interior of the fuselage. And so on and so forth, so they can be you got your engine exhausts there as well. You've got bulkheads, frames of different kinds as well. You got your open crew door there on the fuselage, so you'll need to have some sort of support for that if you're going to have the crew door open. You got your ladders there as well for having the crew doors open as well, or the front hatch. You've got the support struts there for the landing gear, and also the frames for the landing gear as well, which go into the engine nacelles. And there you go. You got your wheels there. You got your closed Bombay doors, and you got your engine nacelles there as well. So the Mk.V Whitley was powered by 2 Rolls-Royce Merlin engines. You got other stuff here as well. You got your turrets, bombs, yeah. So you got you got your turrets, guns for the turrets as well. So there you go. So there you go, and that is frame D. Okay guys, so these are the clear parts, so let's go and have a quick look at those. These are really nice and crisp. It's 2 separate sprues, but they have been included. This is actually frame F, so you got frame F there. I think this must be frame E then. Yeah, frame E. So basically there's about 6 frames all told. Okay, so if you're doing the B scheme, that's the clear part that you'll need. Okay, I probably I may do the all black scheme, but who knows? I mean, just look at these are really crisp. There we go. So that's frames E and F. Well, I've got frame D back for the moment, because I'm going to show you something which I think might help me, and quite possibly you. What I'm going to do, so I've got some masking tape. I'll whip some of that off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wrap a bit of masking tape around, and I'm going to write on here the frame letter. So I've got frame D, Okay, so that's going to help me identify the frame that I need for whichever part. Okay, so the rest I can do off camera. So all right. Okay, guys. So I thought I'd come and show you what paints I'm going to be using throughout this build series. I'm going to use this one here for the interior. Okay, because it's a big aircraft, and I want to try and because I want to sort of use the spray paint option to do the inside of the aircraft as well. So because it is a big aircraft, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to use the Vallejo green paint to paint the interior. For the outside, okay, and depending on what scheme I go for, I'm going to use these two. Okay, and also if I just move these out of the way, if you remember that in the Christmas video I did say that I was going to use some varnish as well to help with the decals. Okay, so this one's a satin finish. Okay, so there we go. Okay, all right. These have been a bit of a game changer for me ever since I first bought them, and I'm really glad I've bought them now. Okay, so thanks a lot for whoever suggested buying these. Okay, I might actually use the dark green for the camouflage on it as well, because I've tried to have a look to see what I've tried to have a look online to see which see if I can try and get a camouflage set, a camouflage masking set, but no one seems to do it. So it looks as if depending on what the color scheme I go for, I'll definitely use these for the dark green, and also the flat black for the things like the props, and the gun metal for the guns as well. So there you go. All right, so that's that out of the way. Also, I might use some. I'll use some weathering powder. I think it's about time I started to learn how to do some weathering. Okay, so I'm going to be using some Humbrol weathering powder as well, especially for the inside. And but then again, I might do an oil. I might use a bit of an oil wash as well. So okay, so there we go. I might also use this on the outside as well. So stuff like this, because I've also got a dark earth one as well. So I might use the dark earth one, give that a bit of a give it a bit of an aged look. Okay, so there you go. Okay, well guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you like the new camera angle, because I wanted to try little bits of change to the camera angles. Okay, so if you've liked the video, then give it a thumbs up, why don't you? And also subscribe. It's free to do so. It helps to grow the channel. Also comment and share the videos, please guys. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to building this kit, and it will be a bit of a challenge, but so I hope you can join me on this journey. It all starts on Sunday, so I hope you can join me for that, for part 1, which will be of the cockpits build. As always, Airfix start their builds off with cockpit, and also, as you saw me do a bit earlier, I'm going to be cutting these out as well. So making sure that's Model of Survey Heroes will get these as well. So I'll build up quite a collection as well. So okay, so there you go. So in the meantime, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. Have a great new year. So have a great 2025, and I'll see you for part 1 on Sunday. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye bye.